We are going to install a support line. The support line is intended to support the anchor line. A user shall not attach a lifeline to a support line unless the lifeline remains parallel plus or minus 7.5 degrees to the support line. Install and use as shown in the video and is specified in the technical manual. The video does not include all instructions. A certain skill level and understanding is required to perform the procedures and techniques within this video. Many of these procedures and techniques can be learned through training, reading the technical manual, and from other videos at www.ballantynegear.com. For safe use, persons shall be knowledgeable and tested to show efficiency and ability to perform these actions on the ground before using at heights. Installer of the support line is shown on the roof attached to an Evook anchor line, near the location where a support line will be attached to the anchor line. In the video, the anchor line shown is not likely to require a support line, but the installation is being performed as a demonstration. Reasons that an anchor line may require a support line include an anchor line span that is greater than 100 feet. Anchor line spans are spans of an anchor line determined by the division or divisions of an anchor line at significant ridges, support lines, and secondary anchor lines. Anchor line spans shall not be greater than 100 feet. Support lines only support the anchor line on the side of the anchor line that is opposite of the support line. See Technical Manual for more information. Installer attaches the Goblin to the anchor line and positions it where the support line will attach to the anchor line. The Goblin is attached to the anchor line so that it is facing up the anchor line rope and will not slide down the rope. Installer now attaches the support line rope to the Goblin. Installer shall attach the support line to an Evook anchorage connector on a roof edge. Installation of the support line shall be made so that after installation, the support line will be perpendicular to the anchor line on one side and to the roof edge where the Evook is attached on the other side. First, the installer needs to safely get the support line to the roof edge where it will attach to an Evook. Ways to get the support line to the desired roof edge may include throwing the rope to the roof edge if you're close enough, carry the rope until you're near the edge if it can be done safely, and then throw the rope over the edge. For the support line currently shown, the installer was able to walk safely to the roof edge while being supported by the anchor line that was already installed. From the roof, the installer may be able to use a line thrower and throw line to place the support line rope in the desired location. In this instance, a fourth choice is considered easier and safer. Since the anchor line is so close to the roof line that is opposite of where the support line will be attached to an Evook, for this next step, the installer throws the support line over the edge of the roof that is opposite of the roof edge where it will be attached. From the front of the house, the installer uses the line thrower and throw line to place the support line rope on the roof from the anchor line at the front of the house to the roof edge at the back of the house. Installer will now attach the support line to the Evook at the back of the house as shown. The support line shall not be tensioned as much as an anchor line. It shall be tensioned until the Evook is firmly pressed against the soffit, but it cannot be tensioned too much, as the anchor line to which it is attached must remain perpendicular plus or minus 7.5 degrees to the roof edges to which it is attached. Support line is now attached, and the anchor line has additional support in preventing the anchor line from moving towards the front of the house.